Hello, welcome back to my channel. Cory here, and we are at day 28 of the 31 Days of Tarot Challenge. And today's prompt is, what is one celebrity you would refuse to read for no matter how much they offered to pay you? My number one choice is no longer technically a celebrity, but a politician. And I'm sure you guys know exactly who I'm referring to, especially if you live in the United States. And I would not read for that man for all of the money in the world. But as far as like an actual celebrity currently out there in the world right now, there are quite a few at the moment, unfortunately, and it's mostly because they've turned out to be some very questionable folks. One that isn't really in that category, but that I wouldn't read for just because I don't know how that reading would go down, would be Kanye West. That would be a little terrifying because I think that man is off his rocker, as talented as he is, and don't really know how that would go. I don't know how he would react to it, and I'm not even sure what kind of questions he would ask, to be perfectly honest with you. Looking back on it now, it's weird because most of the people that I would flat out refuse to read for are men, and that's not to say that there aren't plenty of men I'm dying to read for, that I would love to read for. I would actually pay money to be able to read for. Unfortunately, a few of those gentlemen have since passed through the veil, David Bowie being one of them. I would have loved to give a reading to that man. Another person, again, they're all musicians too, now that I'm thinking about it. In addition to David Bowie, Tom Petty would be another one, would have been another one that I would have died to have read for. As far as celebrities living, because I kind of want to end this on a happy note. All the people that I don't want to read for, pretty big list. But as far as people I'm dying to read for, Stevie Nicks would be one. Lord help me. I would love to read for her. And I know exactly what deck I would use too. The Sacred Rose Tarot. It's got to have that 70s cosmic vibe, and that one has it perfectly. I feel like that deck was created for her. Let's see, who else? Again, celebrities. Sorry, guys. They're all musicians. So the next one I'm thinking of is Benatar. I would love to read for her. And these are people that I think would be down for reading. I think artists, musicians in particular, would probably be more open to tarot for some reason than, say, actors. I don't know why I feel that way. It just kind of seems like the two would be able to partner a lot better for whatever reason. I think because, they already tap into the muses, that, talking to them about tarot and channeling messages from spirit probably wouldn't be too far off from their own creative process for writing. Lady Gaga would be another one that I would love to read for. RuPaul. Oh, I would pay to read for Ru. I honestly would. I would pay for that honor. Because all of the people, unfortunately, that all of these celebrities, because this really is just a list of celebrities that I would not, no matter what, how much you offered me, read for them. Unfortunately, is a long list at this point, in addition to those that I just named and the one, he who shall not be named. Although you know exactly who I'm talking about. Harvey Weinstein, you couldn't pay me enough money in the world. And each and every one of those gentlemen, if you can even call them gentlemen at this point, absolutely not. At all. All of the money in the world couldn't equate to sitting down across from those celebrities, if you will, and drawing cards. I don't even want them in the vicinity of my cards. I feel like that would take a month's worth of smudging to get them clean enough for me to want to read with them again. I would almost need to buy a new deck just to use for them and chuck in the trash can afterwards. It just, even the thought of it's kind of icky. And that's why, you know, I feel like it's a lot more fun to talk about all of the celebrities that I'd love to read for, you know, like the ones that I had mentioned. Really, musicians kind of capture my heart, but as I mentioned, Rue's in there. There are some really interesting fashion designers that I think would be interesting to read for. Marc Jacobs and Christian Siriano, I think, would be very interesting people to read for. Even Donna Karan, I think that would be an interesting conversation. So just, I think, artists in general, I would have a really fun time reading for and reading with, and just like having a ball with cards and wine, and that would be a hell of an evening in and of itself. So, who would you not read for? Or better yet, who would you read for? That is a much happier question, at least as far as what's going on through my mind currently. Are there any celebrities that you're like, nope, nada? Like maybe Tom Cruise, that whole Scientology thing. Not sure he'd be open to cards. That would probably be another tough conversation to get through. But let me know in the comments below, or tell me about your channel. I would love to know which celebrities you're just like, nope, never gonna cross them off the list, no matter how much money you pay me. Anyway, that's the end of this video, loves. Hope that you enjoyed it. I will catch you in tomorrow's video. And until then, blessed be.